This is Melanie Wilkinson with YorkNewsTimes.com. Right now we are in just southwest of Benedict, out on a rural road, where we met with Ken Ilgunas. Now, this man is undertaking a major trek. He is walking from Alberta, Canada, all the way to the Gulf Coast. He is walking the actual route of the Keystone XL pipeline. We caught up with him here in York County to see what his goals are and what he is trying to achieve.
So I'm walking the length of the Keystone XL pipeline, 1,700 miles from Hardisty, Alberta to the Gulf Coast of Texas. And I'm out here to understand the situation as best I can. I consider myself an environmentalist, and you know, you can read about it on the computer, but you can't really understand the situation until you get out there and talk to landowners and learn as much as you can. So.
And what are you hearing as consensus of the landowners on this?
Well, you hear a few different things. In places like Montana and South Dakota, people are, not happy about a pipeline going through their property because it's been in their family for 100 years, and it's kind of a private property thing. There's also an environmental component. What happens if there's a break, something like that. In Nebraska, it's been quite different, actually. You kind of see not only the landowners who have the pipe going through their property, but the state in general, who are awfully concerned about it as well. And it's largely because of some of the landscapes, like the fragile sandhills and the Ogallala Aquifer. And that affects more than just people whose land the pipeline's set to go through.
Right. And how do you feel about this issue, the route, the pipeline? I know that you've flown over the tar sands area where they're actually excavating. What are your personal feelings about it? What do you think?
Well, I'm really discouraged that we're thinking about putting this pipeline in. More and more we're learning more and more about climate change, and we should be thinking about other ways. We should be thinking about different renewable energy infrastructure. And when we think and now that we're thinking about putting this pipeline in from the tar sands, it's really discouraging. It's appalling. And that's for a number of reasons. One, it's a landowner issue. Two, it's water. And three, it's it's the boreal forest that we're bulldozing over for the soil.
And obviously you've got a long ways to go. Has it been a trying trek?
Yeah, I'm about halfway through. I'd say I've done about 850 miles, and I got another 850 to go. Yeah, it's been tough at times. Like today, it's been awfully brisk, but I've gotten this far largely because of the generosity and kindness of perfect strangers.
So again, as Ken Ilgunas makes his way through York County, following the proposed route for the Keystone XL pipeline, he says that he's learning a lot about how people feel about this whole issue environmentally and on the landowner side. Again, this is Melanie Wilkinson with YorkNewsTimes.com.